What is house dance for you?
Well, for me, dance, just dance period. Dance for me has redefined itself a lot over the years. At first it was something that was just recreation, something I did for fun, socially in a party with my friends. And then after 1989 up until this point, it's been something I do professionally for pay. So it's still fun, but it's a little different because it comes with a lot of responsibility when you do it professionally. So dance for me is everything from the standpoint of it's my fun, it's my place of release, and also, it helps keep, clothes on my back, and it keeps me fed. And this is not something that I planned, this is something that just happened.
Okay, and we saw you on a YouTube interview with Lincoln with a Stretch, and you told us a big truth. And how do you think this situation should get into a positive turn? So,
What did I?
like you said, you can't teach us after 1 year of study.
Oh yeah,
and
well, I mean,
because there are a lot of teachers.
Right.
You know?
Well, I mean, what I was saying, it kind of stems from my experience in Japan, and I was in Tokyo, and I spent a lot of time out there. And in Tokyo, you had 30 schools, 30 schools at least, and in each school there was a teacher, and there wasn't that many people that were really credible enough to teach. They didn't have the credentials to teach, and some of the older Japanese dancers were speaking to me about it, and then that made me think like, well, we have a saying, there's no one wants to be an Indian, everybody wants to be a chief. So everybody wants to be a captain, a leader, but no one wants to be the ones who are working in the army. And so, yeah, with any style, with anything you do in life, it takes time. In martial arts, it takes 10 years to become a master. And even then, the masters don't consider themselves to be masters, because any great master will always consider himself to be a student. So that is why I said that. I didn't say that to put anyone down, because most people with today's culture and the way the dancing is today, they are pushed in that situation to teach because they win a contest, and then a promoter says, oh, I want to invite you to my event. I need you to come and teach. So they have no control. They're like, well, it's a job. They asked me to go. What I'm going to say no? I can't tell them to say no. But what I can tell them to do is to try to learn as much as you can possibly learn so that you can help someone. Because the whole point of teaching is to share. It's not to outdo the students. It is to share something with them so that they can grow. And with a year experience, there's no way you can know that. It takes time. It took me time to find that out because I had to go through many different processes to understand that. So yeah, that's why I said that.
For you, which is the difference between house dance in USA and in France, if there is one?
I don't see any difference in the feeling. I feel that right now, because of events like Just the Move, it actually helped the French dancers get their just due. They put a lot of time and work and effort into dancing, period. And now with that event, they're thrust onto the world stage. So now people are making a comparison between New York or America and France, or USA and France. And to me, it's just dance. We hear the music and we feel, we dance. You have great dancers in France, you have great dancers in America. The main point is that we share our knowledge of the dance so that more people will join in. Like you have the Italians dancing, and you have people from Greece dancing, and Spain, and Portugal, and all over Europe and Asia. That is the most important thing. I really don't see any main difference. I mean, there was a debate where a lot of people were trying to say that what we were doing is from Africa. But if they study history, they'll find that all the slaves from Africa were brought to the West Indies and to America. So yeah, there's gonna be an African link, but then there's gonna be something that the people created in the place that they are. So what did we create? Jazz, rock and roll, hip hop, R&B, tap dancing. All of these things were created by the blacks who moved from Africa to America. And these things is what helped us be able to communicate with each other now. So we don't speak the same language, but we can communicate with our movement. And so, to me, that's the big picture and what people should really focus in on if they want to think about the difference between here and there. Because if you come to America, the way people in New York dance, and a city that's 2 hours away in Philadelphia, it's a little different. You can go another hour from Philadelphia to Baltimore, it's different. You can go further down to DC, it keeps on changing. Same thing with the Midwest and Chicago. I think you saw the Footwork Kings.
Yeah.
Do we dance the same? But we hear the music, we feel it, we love it, and when we see each other dance, we have respect for one another. And that goes for the French and for anyone else.
Met you in Italy. Was it the week?
Right.
What do you think about this event and about dancers?
The week, very, very interesting event. I was confused at first because I wanted to chill, I have more time to chill, and then, I gotta teach. So that part, to me, was hard to get used to because most events I go to, I have to immediately come in early in the morning and teach. So when we had the morning off to relax, sometimes we sit on the beach like, I got class. Yo, I'll see you later. That was cool. The fact that they had parties every night was cool. You know, Andrea, I didn't like the fact that you made fun of us because we lost the soccer game. I won't forget that. I remember you. And yeah, you guys owe me because I had everybody saying it's the week, baby. It's the week. It's the week. It was very, very nice experience. We kind of didn't want it to end, actually. We didn't want it to end. But when it was over, I was just like, damn. Yeah. The week was cool.
And about the dancers on Give It Up, what do you think?
Oh, I thought the contest, I thought it was good. You know, at first I didn't know how many people were judging because we did the team battle and there's like 10 of us judging. And like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this team wins. But the battles, I thought they were good.